Welcome back, everyone. It has been a minute since we did a couple videos. Actually, it's been a couple of weeks, I believe. Got busy. So when you got a big channel that's making all the money, you kind of have to cut back on some of the other things. That's sort of what happened to On This Day. It was never really taken off as a channel, and we were taking energy away from World According to Briggs. And when you get to a slow period, you got to focus more on it. Well, we're getting to the slow period right now, where we're dead in the middle of it. So had to take a couple weeks off and make sure we focused everything on World According to Briggs, but we are back. I just got back from Reno and I want to tell you about the hook. Now, it's not the hook where you'd think a streetwalker, that type hook. No, this is a story hook. This is the foundation for growing a channel. I mean, one of the foundations. There's many. The hook takes many forms, but today we're talking about the storytelling hook. I mean, your thumbnail could be a hook. Your title could be a hook. But what you want to do with the story hook is get them hooked on the video to where they want to keep listening to what's coming, what's coming, what's coming. You want to keep them going the first 10 seconds and then the next 30 seconds. After they've committed maybe 30 seconds to the video, they're probably not going anywhere unless it straight up gets dull right after the 30 seconds. The storytelling hook is something you say within the first 10 seconds to pique their interest and get them to want to stay. And it's kind of an art form, and the more you do it, the better your videos will do. Let me explain to you how I do it. The first thing I do within the first 10 seconds is I make sure the topic is clear and I build interest. An example, let's say I'm talking about Las Vegas, right? I'm going to read my hook I have from a Vegas video. Las Vegas is the wildest city in the US. I just built interest. It is? Ooh, maybe I didn't know that. Or I always thought it was. But now you've stopped them. What's the but? What's the but? What's going to dispel this illusion that I have that Las Vegas is the wildest city in the United States or anywhere? So I say but, and then I say, how wild can you get in Las Vegas without getting arrested? Now, that's another hook. Now you've asked them a question. The topic is clear. You've stopped them, which brings them to a screeching halt to hear more. They heard more, and you've given them a question. What is that question? That question is, how wild can you get before you end up in the hooskow in Las Vegas? I've built interest, I've made it clear, and I've asked them a question. Subconsciously, I don't know, subconsciously, whatever. You ask someone a question, they're going to stick around a little bit. Nobody hears a question and then goes, what the, and clicks off. I didn't come here for questions. No, they hear a question, and 99% of the people are going to stick around because they want to hear the answer. Now, that's where the rest of the hook comes. You don't give them the answer right away. You give them some details. And you make it clear that the answer is coming. So after you say that, how wild can you get without getting arrested? You got to follow that up. Most people think because it's called Sin City, everything is legal. It's not. Again, gave them a thing, statement, and it's not. So what is it? I've got that twice in that hook, okay? So now they're stuck because they want to find out what will get you arrested and what is legal. What can't you do in Las Vegas? So everyone has that thought that Las Vegas is just gambling, drinking, partying, and now you're telling me there's some rules I got to follow? Now, obviously, if you're from Las Vegas or if you've been there quite often, there's a ton of rules. It's not that illusion most people have in their head. But if you're in Iowa and you head out to Las Vegas, you might think everything is legal. But you want to give them that, and you don't want to overcomplicate it, right? You don't want to overcomplicate the beginning. I could very easily say, how wild can you get without getting arrested? Okay? So let's say I follow that up with some statistics, okay? Now I'm getting complicated, and I might lose them a little bit. I could try another hook and say, did you know over 4,200 people are arrested every single month on misdemeanors in Las Vegas alone? I don't know if that's a real stat, but just saying. Now I've given them some details. It's a little bit interesting, but not much. But if I definitely overcomplicate it by Las Vegas has more misdemeanors per month than just about any other city in the United States per capita, you've just overcomplicated it. Don't get too into the stats till they're needed, okay? Get that interest built. Let's say you're talking about the chess channel, right? So you want to make it clear what the topic is, okay? Very clear, and you want to build interest, right? Like, chess is probably one of the most complicated games ever designed. But did you know you could cheat at chess and get away with it. Boom. Now they want to know. They want to know what is it you could do playing chess that's cheat, but you can get away with it. I don't know if there is anything. I'm just saying this is how you build the interest. I've given them a clear topic and I've built the interest without getting overly complicated on the stats. So it's very important not to get too complicated in the first 10 seconds, okay? Wait till after 30 seconds before you start giving some serious stats, okay? Stats or in-depth information. You want to make it light. You want to make it friendly in the first 10 seconds, okay? First 30 seconds, really, but definitely the first 10 seconds. The first 10 seconds of a video, when you're putting out your hook, that is the most important 10 seconds of the entire video. I don't want to say your whole video can suck after that, but if that part sucks, your whole video sucks because no one's going to stick around for the rest of your video. So make it simple, make it clear. And one other thing you want to do to this, try some words in the title. Like, I'll give you an example. Las Vegas is the wildest city in the United States. Boom. So if you looked, I had wildest city, United States. Okay. People learn more and they hear better when they have a visual aid. Now, if you're throwing out the whole script, they're going to tune out, okay? They don't want to keep reading and listen to you. But if you put some impact words that are usually big, bright, it's going to spike their interest and they're going to be a little more involved, okay? Now, this can be done for anything. If you're talking about retiring in a over 50 community, you could find a way to make it interesting, make it clear, and throw those little words in there. Okay. Anything you talk about, you can do that, right? I've been doing this a very long time. And I've learned that the more visual aids you can give them in the first 10 to 30 seconds, the better. One thing, I have a friend who makes really good videos, and he likes to put whatever the title is, he uses those as keywords. So whatever the title is, let's say Las Vegas Wildest City, right? Boom, it's up there. Okay, now his keywords will be those exact same words that are in the title and there. It's like reinforcing. They know what it's about. They're hooked. They want to watch it. Okay. Now, if this is something you'd like me to go more in depth on, I would love to talk about it more. I just don't want to overcomplicate it for you. I've taken writing classes, mostly to do with comedy writing, and I've learned all about hooks and stuff like that. And if you want me to go more in depth on that, let me know in the comments section below. We'll see you in the next video.